What is up, my fellow members of the Squirtle Squad? How you doing? You're looking fantastic and gorgeous as ever. Well, welcome. Today I want to talk about superhero movies for one reason. I am so sick of them. Let's stop it. Ever since 2008, when Iron Man came out, there has been at least one superhero movie in the theaters at all times, and I used to go see every single one of them. And now, I can't be bothered, dude. It makes no sense to me. It's not something I genuinely want to do. But today, I thought it would be fun and go to revisit some of the older things. You know, maybe the original Iron Man from 2008. Is that what? Nope. We're going way, way back, baby, to the year 1977. This is the Incredible Hulk TV show, which I actually grew up watching. My mom used to have this like straight up DVD set of this show, and I don't remember this episode we're about to talk about, but man, I wish I did. Okay? So in this episode, this is a story about a young boy named Mark.
Mark, bring me another beer, will you?
Which is like every abusive father in a TV show just enjoys getting a beer handed to him.
Put it in my hand. Now look what you've done. Now clean it up!
Hell, father, by the way. Hey, father. Hey, sir. Let's chill out. So Hulk, somehow having incredible hearing now, hears it from like 3 houses down. They must be screaming quite loud. And he goes over to investigate.
Mark, get over here.
Go away, please. It'll only make it worse.
I can't.
Wait till I get my hands on you.
Mrs. Hollinger, for God's sake, let me in.
Who is it, Margaret?
Get out of here! Get out! Get out!
No! What? Why don't you mind your own business, Baxter? Get out of here!
You can't push the Hulk like that, man. What are you doing? So he throws Mr. Baxter, and Baxter goes to try and find help.
Miss, please, I need your help! There's a boy being beaten in the house across the street. Miss! Miss! We have to call the police!
Find him now!
Miss, I need your help!
Now, he doesn't get mad when he's pushed by an abusive father, but when this woman closes the door in his face, it's green time, baby. As Hulk, I might think, hey,
maybe the traumatized mother and the traumatized son, maybe I don't need to make their lives harder by destroying the home.
Nope. Hulk comes in, just Hulk smashing all over the place. After he beats up the father, he proceeds, and I'm not joking when I say this, to steal the child.
Somebody! No! Mark! No, stop! Stop! Where are you going? You bring my son back, Mark! Help! Somebody!
Where the heck are you going? Stop! The traumatized mother, who just got beat up by her husband, does not need a giant green guy kidnapping her son.
What the heck, bro?
Now, I tried to find the next clip of what happened, but you know me, I didn't want to pay for the actual show by any means. Who would do that? So I found a synopsis of what happens between this clip and the next clip, because there's really no context. But this is what happens from here until the next clip. Hulk picks up Mark and runs away. Margaret calls the police, who immediately launch a manhunt for the Hulk. Oh, a traumatized mother? A child got kidnapped? How dare she? Several officers spot Hulk in the city with Mark, who tells them that Hulk is good. They don't listen and pursue Hulk in their squad cars. Hulk overturns a truck, which breaks a fire hydrant, causing a distraction. After losing the police, Mark observes Hulk as he turns back into David. David takes Mark home. The next day, Miss Walker stops by and agrees to support David on his crusade against Jack, the father. So, a man steals your child for no apparent reason. I still, even after reading that, why did he steal the child? The child, you beat up the guy. He is unconscious in the kitchen floor. You don't need to protect him anymore. Am I going crazy right now? It makes no sense. So David and Mark meet in the school gymnasium to talk about Mark reporting this to the police.
But why? We were trying to get away from the cops last night.
I want to talk to him about your father. Because I think one day he may hurt you pretty badly. I don't want to see that happen.
Will they put him in jail?
No.
Then he'll come back to us.
Mark doesn't want his father to be jailed, but at the same time, doesn't think his dad will stop. And if he does tell the cops are just going to bring the dad back and he's going to be more mad, right? Exactly what happens to people who are abused. They think that people can't do anything to help them, and it's a tough situation to be in. And then Jack, the father, shows up and says, "Get away from my son," and starts to just beat up the Hulk.
With it if we go to the police.
You're not going anywhere, Baxter. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm good and tired of you interfering in my family.
Ian, leave him alone! Leave him alone!
Get out of here, Mark! Mark, run!
Once again, Hulk, maybe stand up for yourself, man. He can turn into a giant green beast, and yet he's just getting tossed around for no apparent reason.
Come on out, Baxter.
Until he gets conveniently tossed into these double swinging doors. A perfect time for an actor swap. Baxter, take this! Ugh! So the Hulk starts absolutely mobbing the dude, and he starts to feel helpless and scared, and then he starts to have flashbacks of his childhood.
Here, Jack. Come here. Put your hands down, boy.
Now, I was not expecting for this to be so deep, but that scene was actually pretty good.
Please, don't hit me, Daddy. Daddy. Oh, Daddy. Please, I won't be bad, Daddy. Please don't hit me anymore. Mark. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. Please, Mark. I'm sorry.
Like, it makes you feel bad for the dad for a little bit, and then him actually, like, apologizing to his son, it kind of feels sincere. You know, it feels pretty dang nice. And then the Hulk just goes off to leave this family alone with a destroyed house that I'm sure insurance won't cover, but at least they probably have a nicer dad. Overall, I was expecting to just totally hate on this video, but it was actually pretty captivating. This story was cool. The moment where the dad realizes that he was doing the exact same thing his father did to him, it puts a good spin on things. You know, it makes you kind of feel a little bit for the father, and his apology seems sincere because of that. In this TV show, I did cut out a lot of it, but the Hulk does not want to be the Hulk. The whole point of this TV show is to find a cure so he doesn't have to live with the Hulk anymore, which is something that the Newsbury's Banner deals with a ton. I do see one similarity. In order to help people, the Hulk must destroy everything and put a lot of people into financial burden. But at least they're safe, you know? So not too much different there, Hulk. Way to be consistent, man. Honestly, I had such a great time watching these. If you want me to do another video like this, please let me know. Suggest me some other things. Maybe watch the old Batman series, the old Avengers movie, some really entertaining stuff in those. I'm here to commentate on things that I find funny and that I find interesting, but I would love for some suggestions in the comments. Don't hesitate to just drop a like, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'm out. Peace out. I journaled for this video. How do you guys feel? Look at these notes. Oh, that's not notes. Look at these notes. I wrote notes down for this video, okay? I'm doing my research out here.